It's Henry the Weeder Man. I'm working on a Stihl MS 194T. I've already taken it apart. I've already talked about the flywheel. We'll put that off over here. That's got to be cleaned up, ready to go back on. So this little bugger is a nice little machine. It's a beast. Problem is, he burned up the piston. Got it so hot that when I went to go put my piston stop in and just take off the clutch like I normally do, it was so fractured and overheated, it just pulped in. He's running 35-to-1 oil, but he burned all the oil. There was no oil in the machine at all. None in the seals, none anywhere. Carbon on the top, he's burning oil. He's got oil, 35-to-1, right? But he's running it so hot because here's what's burning up his saws. And I only say this because he's brought in 6 or 7 of them to me before I even started working on them for him after he discovered me. And I said, there's something wrong here. What's a smoking gun? At first, we thought it was oil that he was using, so we switched it. Then it's still having problems, and it's not that. Who's ever sharpening the chain is not doing it correctly. The rakes are all off. The teeth on the chain itself are all different sizes. Not even the right angle on the sharpening of it. This is the chain that came off it. So here's the other thing that I know it's not being taken care of right. And he's running when you got a bad chain, it's not sharp. You run the chainsaw to the hottest point possible, and that causes the aluminum to start breaking down or fracture. Or you start them up and don't let them warm up, okay? That's not good. That's just bad stuff. And that's what happened. So he burned up the chainsaw by overheating it, catastrophically overheating it. You can see it in the muffler. I can see it in the cylinder. I can see it I know it on the piston, right? And here's the big thing. I know he's not cutting correctly. If you got a saw that's cutting correctly, the chips won't stick to the inside area. If you got a chain that's cutting incorrectly, you're going to produce sawdust. This engine is covered in sawdust. Now, I didn't get to clean this 193 yet. I'm working on that too. He burned it up too. This is covered in sawdust. It's not chips. It's not stuff that he cut in chips. This is literally sawdust being kicked out by the chain and getting wrapped up in everything and into the engine because he's kicking out dust. Same thing was in the air filter. You can see it here. It's all dust remnants. You're going to get some dust when you cut, but if you got a good chain, you're going to get nice chips. You're not going to get all this dust packed into the motor. I know because I've been running chainsaws for a long time. And my dad taught me how to sharpen chains a long time. How to do the gullet, how to do the tooth, and how to do the rakes. And I'll have different discussions on it later. So anyways, 194 burned up, and the reason why I think it burned up. All right, good discussion. Henry Weeder Man out.